So are they targeting Trump?
So Trump is the one they blame for the death of Qasem Soleimani because he set up the team. He got the approvals. Because remember, Qasem Soleimani was potentially like he was a Iranian military general. So the U.S. government wouldn't put him on a hit list because they're like, that's an official in another government. It wasn't until Trump came in and put lethal authorities that the U.S. could go after him. Iran knows this, so they blame his death in Iraq on Trump almost solely. So they've been planning an operation. I call it the Soleimani plot, but the U.S. government probably calls it something different. And we came across the Soleimani plot while doing our October 7th investigation because the terrorist I told you about, Mohammad Kazemi, he's masterminding it. So it's so crazy. So he was one of the key plotters of October 7th. He's masterminding, basically assassinating President Trump. The U.S. government doesn't have him on the FBI most wanted list.
Probably because they want him dead.
But isn't that crazy? He's like the mastermind behind a plot. Even if Trump wasn't going to be the president again, he was the mastermind of a plot against a former U.S. president. He's not even on our wanted list. This is the problem with our counterterrorism has just gone off the rails, right?
Why? Why is it DEI? What is it? What's going on?
I pray they knew he was the mastermind, but there's a potential, like we were the only ones that found the suicide bomber's true name. There's a potential we got lucky and we found the mastermind before the U.S. government. But even once we put it out, nobody in the U.S. government has contacted us to even ask about it. And the crazy part is, we put this at the end of our report, the money going into the Soleimani plot is phenomenal. It's $145 million a month. So that doesn't just assassinate a president. So we don't know what the plot is. The U.S. government's the one that says it's a plot against Trump. There is a ton of money behind that plot. So I don't know if it's bigger than Trump. I don't know if it's Trump and some other symbols. Because remember, so what Iran usually does, and this is a correct assessment by the U.S. government, when they target someone or something, it's always equal. So like if you hit their embassy, they would hit back your embassy. If you killed a scientist, they would do an assassination, right? So the U.S. government is like, okay, we killed Qasem Soleimani. So Iran is going to counter by doing an assassination. But Qasem Soleimani isn't just a man in Iran. To Iran, he was the symbol of the Iranian revolution. Think about that. So he's like, I don't know, our capital or our Statue of Liberty. He's bigger than a man, right? So I do think U.S. might be underestimating how the Iranians view Qasem Soleimani. And I think that the response to him is going to be bigger than they're assessing. I don't think it's just going to be the assassination of one man.
Who do you think? Who else do you think might be on that list?
I mean, with that kind of money, like I wonder if it's the Capitol.
The entire Capitol. Holy shit.
Well, the building,
Wow.